Phoenix Books presents Selznick, the man who produced Gone with the Wind, written by Bob Thomas. This performance by Carl Reiner is copyright 2014 Phoenix Books and is digitally remastered from the original 2000 New Millennium Entertainment sound recording.
Hollywood's old-time moguls were a fearsome lot, but few, if any, had the polish or the cool to survive in today's bottom-line-oriented studios. David O. Selznick would have been the exception, as Bob Thomas's deft biography now reminds us. Ruthless but well-spoken, Selznick understood the rules of the game and adapted brilliantly to them. Remembered today as the man who went from producing rather staid film adaptations of David Copperfield and Anna Karenina to risking the store on Gone with the Wind, Selznick was a smooth operator, but hardly the erudite filmmaker who dedicated himself to the art of the cinema. He was a gambler and a bully who lived beyond his means and habitually popped Benzedrine and random barbiturates. He married the boss's daughter. Irene's father, Louis B. Mayer, was the monarch of MGM, and in recruiting John Hay Whitney as his partner revealed a talent at exploiting the fascination of old money with new Hollywood. The plethora of memos that flowed from Selznick's office reminded filmmakers and artisans alike of his insistence on quality, but also underscored the fact that he often simply missed the point. In producing a dreadful movie called The Garden of Allah, Selznick rhapsodized that, quote, "The script is poetry. I want to hear every syllable on the soundtrack, every consonant, every vowel," end quote. Now, the film would have been much better off had the audience not distinguished a single line of dialogue. If Selznick had his rough edges, he also was a sophisticated businessman. He knew he could get away with considerable liberties when it came to adapting Charles Dickens, but since everyone in America had read Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind, he understood he had to hew close to the text, irrespective of the cost, and the risks were considerable. Selznick had only recently joined Whitney in founding Selznick International Pictures, and debts were mounting up. He had left a safe perch working for his father at MGM, but he wanted more autonomy. He also bridled at comparison with Irving Thalberg, the town's golden boy who cast a long shadow over that studio. In fact, Selznick had to be prodded into making Gone with the Wind, rather than plucking it out of the air as the myth-makers later suggested. His New York story editor, K. Brown, hammered away at him to read the newly published bestseller. Finally succumbing, he read only a 25-page synopsis, but it was not until John Hay Whitney, of all people, announced that he would personally write the check.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?